Good evening, distinguished viewers. Nakhchivan News Information Program is on air, but this time not from Nakhchivan city, from Baku, as it is the fourth day of COP29, and the main discussions are going in accordance with the theme of the day, which is finance, investment, and trade. So the day started in the early morning with the pay up action in order to gain more awareness on the importance of providing financial resources on combating climate change issues. Later on in the early morning, the COP29's lead negotiator, at the same time Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Yalchin Rafiev, conducted his speech, and during his speech he mainly thanked to the representatives and delegates for their cooperations from Africa Development Bank Group and also at the same time Europe Reconstruction and Development Bank. So he mentioned that, highlighted the great importance on bringing awareness to the needs of the developing nations, especially when it comes to combating climate change. And also he said there is a huge need to create strong financial systems within the countries and alongside with the provision of financial resources. At the same time, the main topic was concentrating on the carbon emission issues and how to financialize them, and also the importance of setting new standards for the year of upcoming 2024, and the financial provision on the reforestation process also was the main attention center, and on the other hand, the coal energy transition from the coal energy to the other alternative energy sources were also discussed. And also another main point is that the mandatory sustainable development plan or tools was at the central attention, and it was also mentioned that there is a huge need for the United Nations supervisory body in order to control the processes when it comes to the carbon markets and also credit relations between the countries, and that there's a huge need for auditing procedures by the UN itself and also within the borders of the relevant countries. Another important message was given on the roles of the various banks, foundations, and also the regulations in the tax sector, and in addition to the role of state sector, also the role of private sectors in finance procedures were also mentioned. According to the information that we have, as you also might know, that the statistics show that the main financing bodies when it comes to helping developing nations are mainly Japan, United States of America, the United Kingdom, France, and Germany. But other than that, the main highlights were on the further improvement, further roles on the finance procedures of the other nations as well. So as far as we got the information around 1 hour ago, the main information provides that Azerbaijan's state oil fund, the Ministry of Economy, and also at the same time the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources and COP29 presidents have come together around round table in order to discuss Azerbaijan's role in how eco-friendly, climate-friendly projects and their implementations, and of course at the same time financial provision on those issues. So as far as we've got the information on these issues in the finance, and we would love also to remind that the further improvements on the finance problems and those kinds of issues we will be getting in the next days and informing you as soon as we get the information. And last but not least, we would love to remind you that tomorrow is going to be the Energy, Peace, Health Day, so that we are waiting eagerly for covering those issues at the same time. Thank you so much for your attention. We appreciate your time. We'll see you tomorrow.
we're very proud, we in the Islamic Development Bank, to be the first to sign a loan for Karabakh for the Madain Reservoir water project, which will serve about 1.6 million people. So this is a very important developmental project, and the president was gracious, as I said, and he thanked the Islamic Development Bank for that. I assured His Excellency also that we look forward to expanding our presence here. We have the capacity, and Azerbaijan has the absorptive capacity to expand the number of projects that we can finance. And the ministers were there and everybody was taking notes, including ourselves. And we look forward to an expanded, enhanced relationship between the Islamic Development Bank and Azerbaijan in many areas of economic development. We're very excited, we're very positive, and we look forward to, inshallah, new important projects here in this country.
Are there any details concerning this memorandum which was signed there?
No, what we signed is the project for Madain Reservoir. It's about $97 million. As I said, it will help serve about 1.6 million people. It is 52 kilometers, just the main irrigation canal, and then there are thousands of kilometers of side irrigation canals. So it's going to transform Karabakh. And I look forward to visiting Karabakh, inshallah, after the completion of the project.
Well, this is a historical moment, not only for Azerbaijan, but even for the COP in general, for the United Nations. Because I have been in some COPs before. I have been trainings children about climate stories, and it's very important to know about what's happening about the climate. So this is over 43 years of my works that looking to the COP and looking to the change in the climate brought me here in Baku, because I do believe that the COP29 is going to be a turning point for the whole world. In the past, most of the COP, there have been a lot of discussion, there have been a lot of decision, but then they were lacking the actions. I believe that this time it is going to be the action time, because Azerbaijan, that is a hosting country, it has shown in the past that it's a country that acts on what he said, and he really mean what he says. And I'm really looking for the future to see how the world will look to Azerbaijan as a country that, even if it's very small, but has very, very big the imagination for the whole world.
Dear television viewers, we are welcoming you from the Green Zone, and first of all I want to note that unlike the Blue Zone, access to the Green Zone is possible only through a ticket. The Green Zone is mainly intended for panel sessions, exhibitions and other interactive events. The exhibitions are most with great interest by both local and international audiences. It should also be noted that the exhibition stands of different countries, including Azerbaijan and Turkey, are placed in Green Zone, and visitors are given information about the stands. Various cultural events and performances and interactive sessions held here of interest to both children and their parents.
We actually do have henna in our country. We use it, in occasions, very big occasions, just like, weddings, big, ceremonies. If you have your sisters married, you have to put henna, and your sister have to put henna too. So yeah, it's I don't know, makes your hand really beautiful, and I think so. It has, a cultural meaning for us, and actually for Azerbaijan, I think so. My expectation is actually try to actually raise awareness about the Yemeni situation when it comes to climate change. I'm a climate activist, and we have our own organization, youth organization. What I think about COP29 this year, I think that they'll decide more about the financing, and us as a global South, we actually need that so much. So we're just putting so much high expectation in COP29, and we think Azerbaijan would have, a good, how would you say, we have optimism that it's going to be good because it's here in Baku.
Hello, my name is Brooks Pierce, and we have come to COP29 from Austin, Texas, in the United States, and we're coming to COP29 to share our technology of decarbonization and demethanization of oil crude to share with the world. Our technology is a U.S. patented technology that will help demethanize crude and stabilize it and eliminate flaring across the globe. We've come to COP29. It's been a wonderful experience. The organization has been great, and we've really enjoyed the week that we've been here. Our expectation has been honestly, it's been greatly exceeded. We've got to talk to so many different countries. I've already talked this morning. We've already talked to 4 or 5 different countries and different oil companies, bringing together a shared goal that everybody has here, which is, helping with climate change. So that's what our goal is, and it's already been exceeded. We've only been here 4 days. We're looking forward to the next 7 or 8 days that we get to share. It is our first visit to Baku. It's a beautiful city. We haven't got to explore yet. Was really excited to see, looking on the map, flying in, the mountain ranges and the sea, and hopefully, we're going to get to explore more when we're here.
Beautiful city, Baku, and we have this in Chad. So I appreciate with this technology. I see that in Chad, but not same. Yeah, it's different.
Is your first visit to Baku?
Yes, my first visit. Yeah, I'm so happy for Azerbaijan people. I like it, yes.
For every COP, we are all surrounded by numerous events and a lot of informations. So it's a great platform for our youth to have this chance to learn what other topics related to climate change and what we can do as a youth, what actions we can make, what voice we can make to amplify our opinions to the public, and also influence more and more people and let more and more people to join us. And my expectation, especially for this COP, is to first, because my major is energy, so I would like to explore the recent progress on the energy field in different sectors. So what kind of new technology was developed in the past several years, and also in different countries, what is the recent progress of their national decarbonization targets, and what is their national renewable generation profiles, and something like that. And also I would like to learn more about other topics, because climate change is such a huge box. We have different fields, and people in different fields can contribute to addressing climate change. And I would like also to learn more interdisciplinary knowledge, like climate adaptation, climate finance, and also learn the different perspectives from different countries. For some countries, like developing countries, probably they face much more challenges than developed countries, including the technical challenges and also economic challenges. So yeah, it's better to also hear everybody's voice and try to make some joint effort and joint collaboration together.